Hey everyone, exciting news. Nintendo decided to release a new DLC update for Tetris 99. So in this video, we're going to go over real quick on how to get it and what is in this new DLC. In total, the DLC is $9.99, and hopefully you have some money accumulated from past Maximus Cups, but if you don't, it's only $10. And if you can't find it in the store, go ahead and open Tetris 99, and then just click one of the new modes, and it'll allow you to download the DLC. And with this purchase, you get 2 DLCs, one right now and one later in the year. So once you purchase your DLC, you can see that these new menus get unlocked. We see CPU Battle and Marathon, so single player modes are finally out, which is really cool. But you'll also notice that the menus have changed, so we're going to go over it real quick. We have Customize here, we have options for themes. Unfortunately, there's only still one theme, but after next week's Cup competition, you'll be able to get the Game Boy theme, which we'll talk about later. Also, you accumulate player icons throughout different levels, and you can see these are all unlocked, and you can choose which one you want to see with your character, or I guess your name. There's no more menu underneath the game modes, instead it's all on the bottom. So now we have stats. You guys are familiar with all and Tetris, the Tetris 99 stats, so you guys can just look at my 926 wins. We also have CPU Battle and Marathon. So we have 2 different modes, 150 and 999. And then last we have options here. Nothing really new. I guess they turned an option for Ghost Piece, which I don't remember seeing before. And then control type, unfortunately, it's only the 2 types. I wish there was custom controls, but that's kind of what we're stuck with. No other new options here. Playing a game of Tetris 99 itself, I didn't notice too many changes other than some graphical changes. So now the ghost pieces, they have an outline as opposed to a filled block. I guess this is to help confusion, because when you have the shadow of a block or the ghost aspects of the block next roughly at the row where your actual block is going to be, then it creates some confusion, so they put a hollow silhouette there. So that's one change. And then also the badges, it looks like they cleaned up the graphics. It looks a little bit nicer, a little bit more condensed. And I played through an entire round, and I didn't really notice anything else different in regards to Tetris 99, the online mode. And then we're going to talk about CPU Battle. And here, not too much different. You can change the CPU level, and you can actually start with a different number of badges. And then you just play the game. Instant load, because it's against bots. And then different background, it's green instead of blue. But for the most part, nothing has changed too much from this mode. So that's CPU mode, nothing too interesting. I guess if you want to practice certain mechanics, that's what you can use this for. So now we're going to go to the last new feature, and that's Marathon mode. And this is going to be a really useful tool, and here's why. You got 2 options. You can complete 150 lines or 999 lines, and you can change the level, so you can start really slow and really easy at level 1, or if you're like, well, when I get to the final 10 it goes too fast and need a little bit more practice, then you can start at level 15. And look at how fast this goes. So if you want to get just really good practice, now you have that tool to play at the higher level. So that's Marathon mode. And then lastly, we have another Maximus Cub, and this one will start from May 17th and end on May 19th, so it'll be an entire weekend. But the cool thing here is not only do you have, this cup, and I'm assuming they're going to pay people $10 if they win, or the 999 Nintendo coin credits, but this is your opportunity to get your first ever new skin, so you can get the classic Game Boy skin if you get at least 100 points during the whole weekend. So if you get a first place, a couple seconds and thirds, and then that new skin is yours. So that's going to be coming up in the next weekend. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. There's actually one more thing I want to show you. It's not really super big, but if you go to your Tetris 99 tab and you press X, you get to see your recent results in the last 10 games rather, and see where you place along with the number of KOs that you got in the last 10 games. So a little nifty of a feature. So that's it for this DLC patch, although we do get 2, so I'm eagerly awaiting what's coming up in the second one. Unfortunately, there's no new music, and I would really like a 40-line sprint, but overall steps in the right direction. Now, if you guys want to see other things added to Tetris 99, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Thank you.